On the last episode. What? What? What the And so it continues. Hello everyone, welcome back to Omori. In between episodes, I did another, I think a run or maybe 2 runs in the pyramids, so we got quite a bit of levels on us. And in between that grinding, we learned a new skill on Hero called Enchant. No, wait, what? No, not. Who learned a new skill? Someone learned a. Hold on, someone learned a new skill. I can't remember who it was. It wasn't Enchant. Bro, I was so confident in that. I'm like, yo, Hero learned Enchant, and then I'm like, wait a minute. Okay, maybe no one learned a skill. Maybe I'm just being. But while we did our grinding, I decided to equip Omori with the book. And so he got a couple extra levels out of it. So he's obviously ahead of levels compared to everyone else. And as much as, like, I know in the first episode, I was like, oh, I hate it when... Was it the first episode? Like, one of the beginning episodes of the series, I was like, oh, I hate it when, you know, characters don't have the same experience amount, because it's just like an OCD thing. But I figured I would let Omori get over-leveled, because I have a feeling we're going to play as him a few times, and we're going to need to be able to attack stuff on our own. And not only that, he doesn't upgrade his weapon as we continue on in the game. So I figured giving him extra levels will help, you know, curb the power gap there. But yeah, I'm not going to do any more pyramid on screen. I mean, there's not really a whole lot that happens. But we are just going to go to the next place in this area. And I think I said I wanted to go to the north exit first, so that's what we're going to do. I am $1 dino dollar away from getting the next spoon tier. And once I get the next spoon tier, I might try and do some more stuff. So in between episodes, you'll start to see probably my levels jump around a whole bunch. And that's just because the enemies in the mini game are they give a lot of experience when you defeat them. So let's see what we got going on here. What's this? What is this guy? He looks like he's an orange. Hey, what are you doing? My name is Orange Joe, and I'm throwing oranges. Whoa, so cool. But why? Because I'm sniff, looking for my long-lost twin brother, Orange Joe. Wait, so you're twins? Oh no, it's not Orange Joe, it's Arachne Joe. What kind of name is Arachne? We were separated at birth, but in my citrusy heart, I know that he is still out there somewhere. Each orange is inscribed with a message explaining who I am and how to find me. I am hoping that by throwing these orange in all directions, one of them will reach him and lead back to me. Aw, that's so sweet. I hope you find your brother eventually. Thank you, young lady. I know I will. My body is healthy and full of hope and vigor. But, just in case, if you do happen to see my twin, please give him this orange crest. I know it will lead me to him somehow. Okay, so we got another side quest. Fear not, my dear friend Orange Joe. We'll find your brother for sure. Arachne Joe. That's amazing. I got a blood orange. Really? Is that an equipment for Kel? I guess so, I mean. Blood orange. A red orange. So it's just strictly worse than the coconut. Alright, well, that's very unhelpful. Ordinary houseplant, nothing special about it. So I think we were supposed to come here. A photo of an orange-like creature. We were supposed to come here after we defeated Captain Spaceboy, right? Because why would we get a weapon that is just straight weaker than something we already have otherwise? Which is interesting. Alright, so the last thing we need to check out is the area to the right. Just down here. And then if this doesn't lead to anywhere, then I'm not sure what we're going to do. We have a ton of side quests, but I can't complete a lot of them. So, I don't know. I do have to go and smash in all those faces, though. What the... Dude, that... that startled me. What the heck was that? What is going on here? That guy is on fire? I can't interact with him. Can I not? Hello? He's not coming back. Bruh. Just let me interact with you, dude. Bruh. Okay, well, I guess I can't talk to him. That startled me. I thought that was like some evil thing coming for me. Okay, and then there's just nothing over here. What? Oh, are these graves? Wait. What? Do, re, mi, fa, so, la, ti, do. Wait, I didn't mean to do that. Whoa. I got bread. I really did not mean to do that. And these are the sharps and flats. Okay, what's down here then? Oh! I guess we come back here when I'm able to swim. Okay. I really did not mean to do that. That's kind of sad. If that's the only reason for that area, that's kind of sad. Oh, interesting. You can play with all these breads. Okay, that was kind of disappointing. I thought maybe there's going to be like a side quest that tells us the notes that we have to play, and then we go back and play them, but I guess not. Alright, so I have no idea what to do. I guess we could talk to Omori and see what side quests we have. Hey there, handsome, or maybe you prefer what's cooking good looking. Really? Come on, Mari, you gotta keep it in your pants. It's just Hero. I get it, okay, you like him, but get a room. So do you need help with anything? All it costs your love. Okay, so Weeping Willow, we do have another joke for Weeping Willow. Pessy's thing, I have no idea what that's about. Apparently, Pessy seems to have lost a precious thing. Maybe you can help him by retracing his steps in Sproutmole Village. So apparently the quest just takes place in Sproutmole Village. I'll be able to find Pessy's thing there. Also, I thought Pessy was a girl when we talked to him in the overworld, or in the other world, and turns out he's a dude. Cool. Orange Joe, yeah. The problem is that I don't know where I'd go to find Arachne. And present for Palmy. Peanut and Jelly want to give Palmy a thank you gift for taking care of them. Isn't there a place you can find all sorts of special things in Orange Oasis? Oh, so maybe I have to find a present in the Dino dig area. Okay. The problem is that I don't want to do that right now. I would want to do this off screen, and I am fairly certain once we go back to the Sproutmole Village and enter the stage, we're going to go back to the real world, so... But I think that might be okay. So, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go to... I think I'm going to go back to Overworld, or Otherworld, I mean. Why do I keep saying Overworld? I'm going to go back to Otherworld just because I want to break that face that's in the wall that's in the Otherworld. Because I remember there's one there. I can't remember where the rest of them are, though. And so, yeah, I guess I'll make a cut here. Alright. Let's see what's in here. Jam packets. Okay, we came all the way here for jam packets. Delicious. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna make another cut back to the Sprout Mole village, I suppose, unless I magically run into another indented face. Alright, and we've made it back. So, what are we doing here? We're trying to look for a special thing. Psst, hey kids, I couldn't help it over here. That guy Pessy dropped something valuable, right? Something precious, perhaps. I might be able to help you with that. This guy seems awfully shady. What's the catch? Shady mole. Ahem. As you may know, we sprout moles are very intelligent and high-functioning creatures. The smartest of us all, the mayor, is creating a device that will help sprout moles do their work at much higher capacity than what was previously possible. A fabled device of legend that, when complete, will entirely revolutionize the modern world. He calls it the bed. The BED? What do you want that for? Hey, no questions. Get me a bed first, and then we'll talk. A bed, huh? That seems simple enough. Wait, Kel, I don't know. He seems awfully untrustworthy. Maybe we should just give him a bed, see what happens. You think so, hero, but something about him really rubs me the wrong way. God, Aubrey really does not trust this guy. But I think we've already run into a bed before, right? Like, I think it was down one of these ladders. There was a sprout mole sleeping in a bed. Oh, there it is, down there. Oh, shoot, I forgot to go back to Weeping Willow. Oh well, the odds are she's probably just gonna end up crying again anyway. Sprout mole sleeping on a bed. If only you had something that could wake him up. Aubrey, smack him with your bat. Okay, well, how would I wake him up, though? Christmas is ruined. Like a tofu, maybe? But I have some in my inventory, I'm pretty sure. Something that would wake him up. What would wake that guy up, though? I don't know. That's kind of... It's kind of odd. Maybe this? Yes. I think we've already read this. Okay. No, that's not gonna help us. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna make a cut to go back to Weeping Willow. And then once I'm done talking to Weeping Willow, I want to come back here, but I want to try and visit the castle again, because I know there's another indented face at the pink castle that we can smash in. And then other than that pink face at the castle, I think there's only one other face that we've seen, but I can't remember where it is. I'm not too worried about it. I don't think I'll go and find the other smashed face. But yeah, I'm going to make a cut here just to go to Weeping Willow, and then after that I'm going to make a cut to go back to the Pink Castle, if I can make it. Alright, and we've made it back. Time to give you a joke. Oh, there's the other face! I see it! Okay. Sigh, hey, it's me, Weeping Willow, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. So we've read the moon joke, the scarecrow joke, and the bicycle joke. We haven't read the cheese joke. What do you call a cheese that isn't yours? Nacho cheese. Oh, that was different. She just immediately started crying. That joke was so bad. She started crying immediately. That's amazing. Okay, smash this face in. Jam packets. Oh, apparently is it always going to be jam packets in there? That's good. I mean, it's an AoE revival, so. Okay. So then, yeah, that makes me feel a lot better. There's only one other face we need to see, which I'm going to cut to right now. Alright, we're back in the Sprout Mole village on our way to hopefully get back to the Pink Castle. I hope we're still able to go back by just going down here. Yeah, cool. So there's a couple reasons why we're gonna come back to the Pink Castle. First one being that I want to find that other face. And the second reason being that... Oh wait, what? This wasn't always here. Wait, this wasn't here before. Who are you? The gasp! Could it be? Ah, finally, some company. Hoi 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 yo! I've been alone for so long, but after what feels like an eternity, at last I have an audience. Yo 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 yo. Who am I, you ask? Why, I'm the great and upcoming artist, Rococo. This guy's kind of weird. Let's get out of here. Wait, don't go. Please listen to my story. Excuse us. Please listen, I'm so lonely. Ahem, right. Now where should I start? In the beginning was me, crying in a pond in the middle of space, witnessing my home planet blow up right before my eyes. I can still remember it all so vividly. Fire, fire, everywhere. And then darkness. When I awoke, I found myself in the middle of a desert, surrounded by an area of brown sugar. In a strange land, I soon learned to be called Orange Oasis. Even as a baby, I knew I was the sole survivor of my species, the last elf in the entire universe. Haha, we all gonna sit down. So this is how it ends, I thought. Yet, in a stroke of luck, I was found by none other than a young donut by the name of Sweetheart. She brought me back to her family, and they took me in as one of their own. Sweetheart and I, we grew up together. It was a rough childhood. We fought frequently, but she would always win. If I fought back, well... Anyway, I learned to run, and I got quite good at running, but there's only so far you can run. Yes, it was a hard time, but even through that suffering, I stood firm. Because even then, I knew everything had a purpose. I was sent to this planet and survived for one reason and one reason only. To repopulate my entire species. Oh god. Kids, we can't talk about this. Okay. We're not going to talk about how this repopulation is going to happen. There's a conspicuous gap in my memory after this, so I'll fast forward a few years. At some point, Sweetheart and I fell deeply in love, became engaged, and moved to this giant castle together. We were inseparable, her and I, and we loved each other dearly. I would do anything for her, I mean anything. I was ready to spend the rest of our lives together, to grow old, and raise hundreds upon hundreds of... Hundreds of children? Are you crazy? Hundreds of them. Oh my good lord. Thinking about it now, I wonder if I ever made that clear to her. Yo, are you the dude who wrote all the letters? Anyway, continuing my story. Alas, all good times must come to an end. As Sweetheart's fanbase grew, she and I grew apart as well. She began receiving gifts and letters from suitors all over the universe, asking for a chance to prove their love to her. Being her one true love, I was vehemently against this notion, but she wouldn't have it. Sweetheart is for sharing, she would say. Oh, God. I'm not into that. No, sorry. If I'm, like, with somebody, there ain't no sharing, okay? I'm sorry. She's mine, okay? No sharing. Dots. So, one night while I was asleep, Sweetheart and her servants tied me up and sealed me inside the walls of her castle. Jesus. I've been wandering aimlessly through the darkness inside the walls ever since, surviving off old toast and tofu. Fast forward a few more years, that brings us to now. Yes, you four are the first living beings I have seen since that fateful day. A few years, wow. Wow, sir. That's really, shocking story. Sniff. Oh, Sweetheart, why did you do it? Was I not good enough for you? Sorry. Let me just take a drink of water. My throat is, getting a little raspy. Well, sorry about everything. We're going to go now. Wait, I'm not finished yet. Sigh. For the last few years, I've had a long time to think. I kind of gave up on my dreams and all that stuff now. It seems so far away and pointless. So, I've decided to drop everything and become an artist instead. They're all blank, though. Sigh. And since I'm just starting out, I suppose I can give you all a discount. You want us to buy blank for my first ever masterpiece? I will only charge you 1,000 clams. Yeah, but they're all blank. Well, what do you guys think? 1,000 clams is kind of steep, isn't it? We have 13k. I mean, please commission me. We'll think about it. Ah, yes, of course. Do take your time. Okay. I will stand right here until then. I see. So I guess we could just buy art from this guy? Or buy commissions? For my first ever masterpiece, I will only charge you 1,000 clams. Sure, let's do it. Le Magnificent! Please return after some more adventuring. After all, greatness takes time. Sure. Thank you is the achievement. I'm guessing it's going to be like 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000, 15,000, and probably 25k or something like that. That's just a hunch. I won't disappoint you. Alright, I'm counting on it, I suppose. Okay, so the real question is now, where is the indented face? Because I don't remember. It's somewhere in this castle, I know that much, but I also have to... There's two reasons why I come in the castle. To find the face, and because I want to talk to that tree stump dude. Luckily, these enemies are really easy now, but yeah. Anyway, Omori leveled up, and he learned a new skill called Exploit. Deals extra damage to a happy, sad, or angry foe. Okay. I mean, it's okay, but like... Yeah, I don't know. That skill seems okay, at best. That's what it seems like. It just seems like an okay skill. So anyways, I'm gonna look around the castle to try and find this other face, and so I'll probably just make another cut. Oh, actually, before I make the cut, I want to say that instead of going straight to the guy that's in the castle, you know, that guy who's like, oh, once Sweetheart leaves the castle, come back to me, you know, that guy. I'm not going to talk to him right away. I'm actually going to go to the stage first, because I have thought about it a little bit, and I figured that actually going to the stage might not take me back to the real world right away. And even if it does, like, I'm not that pressed about it. This guy is going to chase me until I juke him like this. Haha, got your ass. But yeah, so I'm gonna make a cut here. Alright, so... what was it? Kel, I think? We leveled up, and I think, yeah, Kel learned Comeback. Makes Kel happy. If sad was removed, Kel gains Flex. So... Wow. That could be good, actually. Because Flex just causes him to deal extra damage and have a higher hit rate. The hit rate is whatever. So, essentially, if Kel is sad, then he uses Comeback, he becomes happy, so it removes the sad, and he gains Flex, which would be really good if you're fighting an angry foe, because happy beats angry. So, the potential for Kel to deal a ton of damage with this is amazing. Like, imagine Kel goes from sad to happy, attacking an angry foe with lower defense, and he gets a crit. Like, I could see that dealing 400, maybe even 500 damage with that attack, assuming the crit lands. However, the problem with this skill is that it takes setup, and setup is really annoying and takes time. But it has potential for sure. Especially like if I were to give Kel the equipment that makes him sad at the start of battle, he could just use comeback and get that right away. But yeah, I don't know. It takes setup, so I don't think I'm gonna use it. Also, I've like checked almost everywhere in this castle. I haven't found the darn face thing yet. I could have sworn that it was somewhere in this castle. I don't know what I'm missing. I'm gonna probably check the couple places I haven't checked yet, and then if I can't find it, then you'll see me cut straight to the stage. Alright, so we're back to the stage, because very clearly I couldn't find the face in the wall, which means I'm gonna probably have to go back and rewatch my own episodes to try and find it. But yeah, so let's go underneath the stage. I have a feeling... Whoa. That's kind of whack. It's a long way down. Do you want to jump? Yes. So we're all falling here. Interesting. Why are my friends going up? No. Did we just kill ourselves? Is that what's going on here? And let me guess. I'm by myself, aren't I? Sure am. So that means this is the area that takes us back to the real world, probably. Which, you know, at the end of the day, I'm okay with. For some reason, I was thinking that it was going to be the guy that's underneath the pink castle, the guy who told us to come back, but I'm okay with this. All of our side quests, like, it does suck that I didn't find that other face in the wall. Yes, it sucks, but I'll probably find it the next time I return to the overworld. All these side quests I could do once we return to the overworld. So I'm actually okay with just going back to the real world here. Also, this looks like the library that got sunk underneath the land. Remember when they told us about it? Mountains of books, forgotten through time. The keepers of this library must have long since passed. Plus, we keep getting blocked by these spider webs, which is annoying. Found a book of interest. Read an excerpt. Yes. One by one, they fell asleep in the car ride home. It was a long day at the beach after all, and everyone was exhausted. Blank was the first to nod off, then the rest. As the sun set over the freeway, Blank's head accidentally drops into Blank's shoulder. The sudden jolt wakes him, but he doesn't dare open his eyes. He pretends to be asleep and steadies his breathing. He listens to the sound of the road. He feels the soft sun resting on his skin and the slight tinge of pain on his nose from tomorrow's sunburn. He is happy, very, very happy, and he makes a vow to himself that no matter what, he will remember this moment forever. Is that story telling us about Omori's past? Or I guess Kizzy's past? I wonder. Oh, there's like a few books here. Now, if I'm right, the L should be down here somewhere. Far below a big stage. Yeah, I have a feeling the L should be down here. By the way, that last word isn't place, it's space. The reason why I know it's space is because when we got the hint from the cowboy. Actually, I think I mentioned it in the last episode, but yeah, it's black space. You find a book of interest. Read an excerpt. So when I pick up the L key down here, I'll be able to tell if it's place or space. A puddle of juice sinks into the carpet. Hovering above it is none other than Blank, holding an open juice box. He looks around at his friends, who are all wearing the same face of disappointment. He lets out a guilty chuckle. In what seems to be like less than a second, Blank disappears out the front door. A tiny black kitten makes her way through the stain, leaving sloppy wet tracks all across the carpet. Blank's face turns red and yells for Blank, but Blank is already long gone. Blank holds hands Blank some wet paper towels. It looks as they're the only adults here, and if they don't clean up this soon, the carpet is going to stain. They'll have to deal with Blank later. Interesting. There's another one over here. You found a book of interest. Yes, let's read it. It was a hot summer day, and all Blank could think about was why he couldn't do this tomorrow. The backyard was a mess. Planks of woods were strewn about the area. Paint stains blotched the grass thanks to Blank and Blank's work. All day, Blank watched Blank lug planks of wood back and forth from his dad's pickup truck. He watched Blank hammer his fingers over and over and made note that over an hour has passed since Blank has climbed down the ladder. I will just be their moral support, Blank thought as he sat sleepily in the shade of his favorite tree. Of course, he knew this wouldn't be the case. Soon his friends will be asking for his help and he won't be able to refuse. The treehouse is for everyone, so it's only fair that everyone puts some work into it. Blank knows this and agrees, but reluctantly. He slides up and wobbles his way to the mess. He knows he should put in his fair share. It just had to be the hottest day of summer. Interesting. Excuse me? Excuse me? Was that Mary? Or Mari? Why did I call her Mary? Mari? Book of interest, read an excerpt, yes. This year, Blank was lucky enough to get assigned to a desk next to the small window. Every day during class, Blank would gaze listlessly through the opening. Wow, that's a word to say. At the shadows of the trees, the clouds creeping overhead. His mind drifted elsewhere, into his own worlds, his own stories, his own adventures. He had a habit of doing this. It was easy for him to get lost. Today was the same as any other. Blank stared vacantly out the small window as the clouds passed one by one. Suddenly a hand playfully slaps his back, snapping him out of his reverie. Blank looks away from the opening. Blank smiles. He motions that class is over and that it's finally time for lunch. It's pizza day today, and they need to bolt to the cafeteria before it's all gone. Blank's stomach growls. He looks at the small window one last time. He would have to continue his adventure another day. Oh, interesting. It's annoying that these spiderwebs keep showing up. Also, is it just me or is it getting darker down here? And there's also trees suddenly? Or, I guess there was always trees, but there's more trees now? It's sunset. A strange statue watches over the hidden lake. It might have meant something significant in the past, but time has made its engravings illegible. Either way, it doesn't matter to the company visiting it today. They're only here to use it as a diving board. The brothers take turns jumping off the statue. Blank jumps first, then Blank again, then Blank again. The brothers gleefully urge Blank to join them, and after some careful thought, Blank warily agrees. Blank shuffles up the statue and looks down at the moving water. He can hear his heartbeat. His ears begin to ring. His legs feel as if they would give out at any time. He tries to focus on his breathing. He feels something crawling on his shoulder, and his eyes fly open to meet with those of a black spider. In an instant, Blank loses all sense of and hurls himself into the lake. Water fills his nose. He exerts his limbs, but the water is stronger. He is too weak, too helpless. Or that is what he believes. Blank shuts his eyes and waits for the brothers to save him. Okay. That must be our fear of water coming into play there. Stop getting in my way, webs. Okay, there's a book there, and then that. And what's this? Oh, here's the L key. So I am gonna pick this up. Because there's no way that it's not a part of my Hangman game. Why was that sound different than all the others? 6 keys left. Yes, sir. So I was right about black, and I'm right about the last one being space. So... Oh, I know what it says. I know what it says. It says, welcome to black space. Interesting. So that must be a password that'll get us to find Basil or something. Because the cowboy said that that the Hangman game will lead us to Basil, right? So everyone is over again today. The special occasion is Saturday morning. From 7 a.m. to 11 a.m., a group of 6 friends eat a delicious homemade breakfast and watch TV together. It's the most enjoyable part of every week. Blank looks at the clock. 8 a.m. 2 hours left. He would be able to watch with everyone else until 10 a.m. when his tutor arrives. Blank grimaces. What he thought would be a rewarding hobby has been nothing more than a nuisance. Instead of watching the shows with the rest of his friends, he'll be the only one to miss out. If only he could watch the last hour with everyone else. If only he didn't have to play the violin. What? Something opened. And what's this? Okay, I don't want to go there. So, there's 2 things here. There's that piano room, there's that thing, and there's one other thing that opened here. I'm scared that this is really important. Also, there's like a pair of eyes peeking out of those books over there. Yeah, this feels really important. This feels like this might be the turn of like one of the many points of interest in the timeline in which it will determine our ending. If that makes sense. It might have been a bit wordy, but the point is that this might lead to a different ending depending on what I choose here. I wish I could save, but the other thing that opened must have been just that thing over there. I am going to go in here first, I think. Alright, part of the shelf has been cleared out. There's a hole here. Look into the hole. Yes. Uh-oh. Oh, it's Basil. Please don't be scary. Oh, he is. Okay. Thanks, Basil, for being scary. God dang it. Don't forget, it's in the toy box. What? What? No, I wanted to go in the piano. Oh, man. So it doesn't seem like anything else has changed in this book at all. Yeah, and that's still like that. The light bulb is getting stronger. It has more tentacle things coming out of it. Yeah, it's got like more lines coming out of it. It's pitch black inside. You can't see a thing. It's like it's getting stronger or something. God dang it. So we missed the piano scene for sure. You know, the room with Basil in it, which sucks because I have a feeling it's just ruined the ending for me or something like that. Well, you know, I did say I'm going to do multiple playthroughs just to get different endings. It sucks that this is the way it is, but we're just going to have to do it. No other option, right? God, it does not get better. Every time I do it, it does not get better. Oh, that sucks. 2 days left. So I take it we've cleared out about half the game then by now. I mean, we must have, right? I'm getting knock at the door already. You have a new message. Hey Kizzy, it's Mommy. Are you doing okay? You haven't been answering my calls or responding to my voicemails. If you keep ignoring me, I'll start getting worried again. I hope you are pacing your chores. I don't think even I could finish everything in one day. Did you end up visiting Kel? If not, it's alright, I understand. Just take things at your own pace. By the way, you can check the closet downstairs and see if there's anything you want to keep. We'll probably just throw away whatever you don't want anymore. There's only 2 days left before I can come pick you up. Okay, that's it for now. Mommy loves you. Bye, honey. Bzzt. Okay, clearly I'm not going to do the chores, so I'm not even going to bother. Closet, is that what this is? I can't go in there. Looks like those bookshelves have been cleared out, though. Okay. If that's Kel banging on the door, dude. It would be cool if we got someone else at the door, though. Like Aubrey or something. Imagine that. Yeah, it looks like we're packing away the house, actually. Just slowly. No, it's Kel. Hello? Hello? Kizzy, are you there? What would you like to do? Open the door, of course, man. Let my boy in. My boy Kel. Oh, there's a cat on our roof. Hi, Kizzy. Top of the morning to you. Well, more like noon, actually. Turns out Hero's not coming back until around dinner today, so I thought I'd drop by a little later. Mom is having me buy some stuff at Faraway Plaza before he comes back, and I thought it might be funner if we went together. Did you want to come along, Kizzy? Of course you do. Come on. Let's go. Heck yeah, bro. Okay, I'm gonna save at a different save spot. Just because. Just because, you know, you never really know. Okay, so Kel smells. Kel smell. What the heck? What happened here? Dang, it must have been Aubrey and her scooter gang. Dots. Kizzy, be honest. Do I smell? Wait, hold up, Kizzy. I know it's been a while since blah blah blah. Okay, cool. So, gosh. I guess we just go straight to Faraway Plaza. I mean, there's no real reason for me to explore anywhere, is that right? Like, I'll go to Faraway Plaza, and then I think I'll probably end the episode, because we are kind of getting long on the recording time. Although, I will end up probably shaving down quite a bit of the episode because of all the traveling that I had to do for the side quests. But it looks like we got more trash, so we'll pick that up. Talk to this other guy here. Wrinkly forehead. Hey pals, good to see you. The new recycletists folk have been showing up, are making a real big change around here. This is the first time I've seen so many people taking the initiative to pick up trash. Makes my job a whole lot easier, har har. Something about them feels fishy though. Oh. Well, we're gonna get more money for picking up this trash, so that's alright. $3, wow. Now I'm at 68 bucks, dude. I think that's oh, is that Basil over there? We'll talk to him in a second. Wow, that's a nice view. Okay. Phew, making patties is hard work, but once I sink my teeth into that tender, juicy burger, it's gonna all be worth it. I can almost taste it now. Dear, pay attention, the patties are burning. Oh shoot, thanks hon, that was close. What a lovely day for a picnic. I brought my specialties, chicken pot pie, lemon pie, and of course my world-famous apple pie. Goodness. Hey neighbor, how's it going? Hey Kel, blue-haired girl. Oh, and who else is with you? Oh wait, I recognize you. It's Kizzy, isn't it? Sorry, it's been a while. I think we only met a few times. My family has always lived here, but I was sent off to boarding school for a few years and just came back out 3 years ago, I think. Hey Kizzy, Chris is my next door neighbor and she's really cool. She's the fastest swimmer in school. When she's in the water, people compare her to a mermaid, or a shark, or even a torpedo. Oh, Kel, you're never short on compliments, haha. Aren't you trying out for the junior varsity basketball team this year? I'm sure you'll be a shoo-in, Well, I'll try. I've been playing every now and then with strangers at the park. I think I'm getting better, but it's a little hard to tell. But if I practice basketball as much as you practice swimming, I'd probably have a better chance. Oh, I'm not that hardworking. It feels like fun to me, honestly. And besides, even though I love swimming in pools, I love swimming in the ocean even more. I love everything about the ocean. The beach, the sound of the waves, even the smell of seaweed. Ah. Sorry, I must have sounded a little obsessed. That's totally fine. It's good to be passionate about something, isn't it? Haha, I guess. Actually, I think this all started because I went to boarding school on an island and really enjoyed my time there. The ocean reminds me of the friends I made there. I hope maybe I can see them again one day. But for the time being, I guess I'll just be collecting seashells and stuff. Oh, I have one. I have one of those. Sorry, took a drink of water. You know, that story kind of reminds me of this, but Kizzy's actually moving away from here really soon. Maybe you can give him some tips on how to handle moving away to a new place. Oh, Kizzy's moving? Well, being away from my friends was pretty tough at first, but change is just a fact of life. It's the memories we make with them that we should cherish. You know what? I just decided something. If you see any seashells, could you bring them to me? They're kind of hard to find around here, but I'll make sure it's worth it. Yeah, I have one. Gave a seashell to a blue-haired girl. Wow, that's such a cute one. Thank you. Blue-haired girl is fiddling with something in her hands. Hey, no peeking. An award-winning pie. Trash. I'm not gonna talk to that guy either. Hey, Kel. Hey, Kizzy. What's up, Basil? Nice to see you out and about. Are you feeling better after yesterday? Huh? Yesterday? What do you mean? You had a big stomach ache, didn't you? That's why you had to go to the bathroom. Oh right. Yes, I feel much better now. Did you want to hang out with us today? Kizzy's not going to be around much longer, you know. Dots. I don't know. Maybe tomorrow. Sorry. Aw, don't worry. You don't have to force yourself. You can always catch up later. Dots. Yeah, you're right. Okay then. See you later then, I guess. Alright, well. With that being said, I think I'm going to end the episode here. After all the editing that I'm doing in this episode, if it ends up being a little bit short, I do apologize. It's how it is. You know, one episode I have super, super long, another episode I have super short. I try so hard to make it 50 minutes, but it is what it is. Yeah, anyways, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please let me know what you think down in the comments below, and I will see you in the next episode.